Welcome to our overview of new features found in Foxfire version 9. Foxfire has always embraced the concept of batch reports, the kind of reports that you need to run on a regular basis that you don't need to watch, you just need to provide the input for and let them all come out. In previous versions, all of this output came out in previous different files, separate files that you could actually then use for whatever purpose. In version 9, we've improved this by offering a variety of different output options, including the ability to create what we call a combined report. This is the report that basically takes one report and another, and possibly multiple reports, and puts them all into one, either PDF or other type of output. Let's take a look and see how this works. Under the View menu, we can see our various folders, and the first one we want to look at is Batch folders. When you open up batch folders, you see a list of all of your existing batches, or you can actually just create a brand new batch. If I wanted to, for example, create a new batch with inventory report, I just click, and drag that report down, and it's now available. Likewise, I can add new reports into that as well, so I can move over the profitability analysis if I need to, or other reports. Now, when I've created a batch, I can see two things here. One is, this report is going to the screen, and I can see if there are any Ask at Runtime filters on it. So as I move down, I can see the various items that are here. But I can also choose options and see what options are available for this report. Do I want to run it on a particular schedule? In which case it'll take advantage of the Foxfire scheduler. Or I can also choose the type of report. We have multiple reports, combined reports, or a dashboard, which we'll cover in a separate episode. So here I've got a existing batch called Combo, and it involves two separate reports. Now if I run these reports separately, profitability by salesman and car make, it prompts me for some information, and then it displays on the report listing basically showing here's each salesperson, here's the vehicle, the stock number, and the profit that we made on each one. It also is using the inventory report. Now this is the standard inventory report that's been included in Foxfire since the very first version. If I preview this report, it's showing me all of the cars grouped by country, make, and then each of the models are listed. So in this combined report, I've highlighted it here. I click on options and I can see this is going to be created as a combined report. When I run this report, I don't see any options because I've already identified the parameters. I can see these parameters by double-clicking on them and seeing what options are going to be used. In this case, it's going to be a PDF, and it's an optional value, but I've actually specified a value in here already for BMW. I can also choose to prompt for values if I need to along these lines, and since it's a batch report, it's going to run without me having to work, so I can actually identify how long Foxfire should wait before continuing without a response. So now I've got my report. I'm just going to click on Run. It allows me to see the various options that I need to. If I need to create a desktop shortcut so I can run it on demand, I can do so as well. I click on Run Now. And Foxfire has now generated our combined report. It starts off by showing our profitability by salesman and car make. And as I move down to the bottom, the next page is now the car's inventory report. Note how it's automatically switching between portrait and landscape mode in this final report. Now you can take huge advantage of Foxfire with all of these features. So I move down through this inventory report. Near the end of it, I actually have a graph showing at the bottom as well, which we'll cover in another one of our part of this series. But so we're combining all of this information together. Let me give you an example of what one of our customers have done with this functionality by creating an actual full proposal document. This document was generated directly from Foxfire using 5 separate custom reports. So they actually have a title page, they have a recap page, which is showing certain information with a graph on it. Then they have another page showing cost and savings, which is pulling down summary information, summarizing each detail. Additional charts. And finally, some more details, and then a final summary page at the very end. This is an example of the power of combined reports. Forget about reports being here's a one-off type of here's a listing or here's a summary page. Now you can combine them all into one with Foxfire version 9 and the new power of batch reports and combined reports.